Welcome to Concept with Justin. Today we're diving into the art and science of designing a lush garden oasis right in your front yard. Imagine transforming the first impression of your home into a sanctuary filled with greenery, soothing textures, and vibrant life. A front yard garden oasis is more than a landscape. It's a retreat that blends nature with design to create a welcoming, tranquil escape. A garden oasis is all about creating a space that feels abundant, soothing, and alive. It's a place where plants and design elements come together to evoke relaxation and a sense of escape from the everyday. A lush garden oasis doesn't just focus on greenery. It incorporates layers of plant life, flowing water, textured hardscapes, and thoughtful lighting to create an immersive experience. The front yard is the perfect location for an oasis because it's the first space you see when you arrive home and the first impression visitors have of your style. To design an oasis, it's essential to balance practicality with beauty. Walkways, seating, and entrances must remain functional, while the surrounding landscape creates a sense of flow and abundance. Foundation of a lush garden oasis. At the heart of any garden oasis is the foundation, the soil, layout, and key structural elements that form the base of the design. Start by assessing the sunlight, soil type, and climate of your area. These factors determine which plants will thrive and how to organize the space for maximum impact. Creating a layout with flow. The layout of your oasis should feel natural and inviting. Paths that curve gently through the garden encourage exploration and give the yard a more organic feel. Use natural materials like flagstone, gravel, or wood for walkways, as these blend seamlessly into the lush surroundings. Defining layers of plant life. To achieve a lush look, incorporate layers of plants that mimic the structure of a natural forest. Start with tall trees or shrubs as the backdrop, medium-height plants in the middle, and low ground covers or ornamental grasses to fill in the base. This layering creates depth and richness, making the space feel full and alive. maximizing space in small yards. Even a small front yard can be transformed into an oasis with vertical elements. Use trellises, arbors, or climbing plants to make use of vertical space and create a canopy effect. Container gardens are another excellent option, allowing you to pack lush greenery into a small footprint. Choosing plants for a vibrant oasis. The choice of plants is critical for creating the lush, layered look of a garden oasis. Opt for a mix of textures, colors, and heights to give the space visual interest and variety. Anchor plants. Anchor plants are the backbone of an oasis design. These include trees and large shrubs that provide shade, structure, and privacy. Consider using native species or drought-tolerant trees like crepe myrtle, dogwood, or magnolia, which offer beauty without requiring excessive maintenance. Lush, tropical foliage. To evoke a tropical feel, incorporate plants with large, bold leaves like elephant ears, caladium, or banana plants. Palms or ferns also add to the lush atmosphere, creating a jungle-like canopy. In cooler climates, hardy ferns or Japanese maples can mimic this effect while withstanding frost. Flowering plants for color. Flowers are essential for adding vibrant bursts of color to your oasis. Hibiscus, bougainvillea, and azaleas are excellent choices for tropical regions, while hydrangeas, roses, or salvia work beautifully in temperate climates. Mix seasonal blooms with perennials to ensure there's always something in flower. Fragrant plants. Scent adds another sensory layer to your oasis. Lavender, jasmine, gardenias, or citrus trees fill the air with soothing aromas that enhance the garden's relaxing ambience. Plant these near seating areas or pathways where their fragrance can be fully appreciated. Ground covers and low plants. To complete the lush look, use ground covers like creeping thyme, sedum, or moss to fill in gaps between larger plants. These low-growing options soften hard edges, prevent weeds, and create a carpet of greenery that adds to the immersive feel. Adding water features for tranquility. Water is a key element in a garden oasis, adding sound, movement, and a sense of calm. A water feature doesn't have to be large to be effective. Even a small fountain or bird bath can make a significant impact. Choosing the right water feature. For a front yard, consider a simple fountain, a pondless waterfall, or a small reflecting pool. These options are low maintenance and fit well into smaller spaces. If you have more room, a koi pond or larger fountain can serve as a stunning focal point. Positioning the water feature. Place the water feature where it can be enjoyed from multiple angles, such as near a seating area or at the intersection of pathways. Surround it with lush greenery like ferns, hostas, or flowering shrubs to integrate it seamlessly into the landscape. Lighting for evening enjoyment. Add lighting to the water feature to extend its impact into the evening. Submersible LED lights or soft uplighting can highlight the movement of the water, creating a magical effect after dark. Incorporating hardscapes and seating areas. Hardscapes provide contrast and balance to the lush greenery of an oasis garden. Materials like stone, wood, or concrete can define spaces and create practical, durable surfaces. Paths and walkways. Curved paths add a sense of mystery and encourage exploration. Gravel or decomposed granite works well for informal paths, while flagstone or pavers give a more polished look. Edging the paths with low plants or solar lights enhances the design and adds safety. Seating areas. A seating area is essential for enjoying the oasis. A simple wooden bench beneath a tree creates a cozy nook, while a set of chairs around a small table invites conversation. Choose weather-resistant furniture that complements the garden's natural aesthetic. Creating shade. Shade is a vital component of an oasis, offering relief from the sun and creating a more comfortable space. Pergolas or arbors covered in climbing plants like wisteria or trumpet vine provide natural shade. For a quicker solution, use umbrellas or canopies in neutral tones that blend with the garden. Lighting to enhance ambiance. Thoughtful lighting transforms an oasis garden into a magical space at night. Layered lighting ensures the garden remains functional and beautiful after the sun sets. Path lighting. Solar-powered lights along pathways provide both safety and ambiance. Choose lights with a warm glow to create a welcoming atmosphere. Spotlighting plants. Highlight feature plants or trees with spotlights. Uplighting large trees or backlighting ornamental grasses adds depth and drama to the garden at night. String lights and lanterns. String lights or hanging lanterns add a whimsical touch to seating areas or arbors. Battery-powered or solar options are easy to install and require minimal maintenance. Maintaining the oasis. Regular maintenance is essential to keep a garden oasis lush and vibrant. A few simple routines can make a big difference in the health and appearance of your plants. Pruning and deadheading. Prune shrubs and trees regularly to maintain their shape and encourage healthy growth. Deadhead spent flowers to encourage new blooms and keep the garden looking fresh. Watering and mulching. Consistent watering is crucial, especially for newly planted greenery. Mulching helps retain moisture and keeps the soil cool, reducing the need for frequent watering. Fertilizing for growth. Feed your plants with a balanced fertilizer during their active growing season. Organic options like compost or fish emulsion are great for promoting healthy soil and robust plant growth. Tree choices for different climates. In warm climates, palms, jacarandas, or bottlebrush trees create a tropical canopy. In cooler regions, birches, Japanese maples, or flowering cherries offer stunning foliage and seasonal interest. Multi-stemmed trees for texture. Multi-stemmed trees like crepe myrtles or ornamental olives create an airy, layered look that works well in small spaces while still offering shade. The middle layer. The middle layer provides structure and texture, creating the sense of abundance that defines an oasis. This includes medium-height shrubs and dense perennials. Shrubs with dual appeal. Choose shrubs that are both evergreen and flowering, like camellias or rhododendrons, for year-round interest. Hydrangeas are another excellent option, with their large, showy blooms that create instant impact. Mixed perennials for variety. Combine perennials like hostas, foxgloves, and ferns for a mix of textures and colors. This layer benefits from repetition. Repeating plants in clusters creates harmony and prevents a chaotic look. The ground layer. Ground covers and low-growing plants complete the design, softening hardscapes and tying the space together. Textural ground covers. Creeping thyme, mondo grass, and Irish moss fill gaps between pavers or at the edges of paths. These plants not only look lush, but also help retain soil moisture and reduce erosion. Colorful carpet plants. Add pops of color with low-growing blooms like creeping phlox or vinca. These options create a floral carpet effect, especially in the spring and summer. Expanding the use of water in your garden oasis. Water elements are a defining feature of any oasis. They bring movement, sound, and reflection to the space, which enhances the overall sensory experience. Advanced water feature design. Small fountains and bird baths are a great start, but more elaborate features can take the oasis concept to the next level. Material choices. Combine materials like gravel, flagstone, and wooden decking for texture and variety. Use edging plants like dwarf mondo grass or low lavender to soften transitions. Feature walls and screens. Vertical hardscapes provide privacy and serve as striking design elements. Living walls. A living wall filled with ferns, succulents, or moss adds greenery without taking up horizontal space. It also acts as a natural sound barrier. Decorative panels. Laser-cut metal panels with nature-inspired designs can be used as screens or wall art. These panels create a sense of privacy while allowing light and air to filter through. Creating relaxing seating areas. Seating is essential for enjoying the oasis. The goal is to blend comfort with aesthetic harmony. Materials for seating. Wooden benches, stone slabs, or woven rattan chairs work well in natural settings. Add outdoor cushions in earthy tones or botanical patterns to enhance comfort and style. Layering furniture with greenery. Place seating near hedges or under a pergola covered with climbing vines like clematis or wisteria to immerse yourself in the garden's lush atmosphere. Advanced planting techniques for lush growth. Beyond plant selection, advanced planting techniques ensure that the garden remains lush and vibrant year-round. Seasonal maintenance for long-term beauty. Maintaining the oasis requires adjusting care routines with the seasons. Spring preparation. Refresh mulch, prune dormant plants, and fertilize shrubs and trees to jumpstart growth. Summer upkeep. Water deeply during dry spells and deadhead flowers regularly to encourage new blooms. Fall cleanup. Rake leaves, cut back perennials, and plant bulbs for spring blooms. Mulch to insulate roots over the winter. Winter protection. Wrap tender plants with burlap and add extra mulch to protect roots from frost. Snow can be gently brushed off branches to prevent breakage. Thank you for watching Concept with Justin. Be sure to subscribe for more expert gardening tips and creative landscape designs. Let's transform your garden, one idea at a time. Happy gardening! Today, we'll be exploring how to create a verdant garden oasis in your front yard. A garden oasis transforms a simple yard into a thriving sanctuary filled with layers of greenery, calming features, and thoughtful design. The goal is to create a space that feels abundant and alive, blending natural beauty with functional elements like walkways, seating areas, and focal points. The charm of a front yard oasis lies in its ability to harmonize with the surrounding environment while making a bold statement. Whether your yard is large or compact, the principles of creating depth, balance, and lushness apply universally. A well-designed oasis enhances your home's curb appeal and provides a space for relaxation and inspiration. The foundation of any successful garden oasis starts with a solid plan. Assessing the yard's unique features and determining how to use the space effectively is crucial. divide the yard into distinct zones to maximize functionality and aesthetic appeal. For example, a central planting area can serve as the lush heart of the oasis, surrounded by pathways or smaller themed spaces like a seating nook or a wildflower patch. In a front yard oasis, movement is key. Curved pathways and strategically placed stepping stones guide visitors through the space, creating a sense of discovery. Avoid rigid lines or overcrowded layouts that can make the garden feel cramped or disjointed. Every oasis needs visual anchors to draw the eye. These can include a small ornamental tree, a striking sculpture, or a water feature. Place focal points where they naturally catch attention, such as near the entrance or at the end of a pathway. Plants are the lifeblood of any garden oasis. From towering trees to soft ground covers, each choice contributes to the overall texture, color, and feel of the space. Trees form the backbone of an oasis. Select trees that provide shade, structure, and seasonal interest. Options like Japanese maples, dogwoods, or magnolias work beautifully for smaller yards, while oaks or elms are suitable for larger spaces. Evergreen trees like spruce or cypress ensure the yard remains lush year-round. Shrubs create the middle layer, adding texture and depth. Flowering shrubs like hydrangeas, camellias, or viburnums provide color, while evergreen varieties like boxwoods offer year-round greenery. Use shrubs to define edges, frame pathways, or add volume around focal points. Perennials add vibrancy and interest throughout the seasons. Consider plants like coneflowers, black-eyed Susans, or salvia for sunny spots, and hostas or ferns for shaded areas. Mix different bloom times to ensure continuous color. Ground covers like creeping thyme, moss, or ajuga fill in gaps between larger plants, softening the landscape and reducing maintenance. They're also great for preventing soil erosion and suppressing weeds. Climbing plants like jasmine, clematis, or wisteria can be trained on trellises, walls, or arbors to create height and a sense of enclosure. Their cascading greenery and fragrant flowers add to the oasis feel. Incorporating hardscapes. Hardscapes bring structure and balance to a lush garden, providing contrast to the softness of plants. They also enhance functionality by creating defined spaces for movement, seating, and visual appeal. Pathways and walkways. A well-designed pathway invites exploration. Use natural materials like gravel, flagstone, or stepping stones for a rustic look, or opt for sleek pavers for a modern touch. Border paths with low-growing plants like lavender or mondo grass for added charm. Retaining walls and terraces. For sloped yards, retaining walls or terraces can create planting opportunities and add dimension. Use materials like stone or timber to complement the garden's natural aesthetic. Decorative features. Incorporate elements like bird baths, fountains, or sculptures to add character and focal interest. These features can also attract wildlife, enriching the garden's ecosystem. Water features for calm and movement. Water adds a soothing element to any oasis. Even a small water feature can enhance the ambience by introducing sound, motion, and reflection. Fountains and ponds. A small fountain or bubbling urn works well in compact spaces, while larger yards can accommodate ponds or cascading waterfalls. Surround water features with plants like ferns, hostas, or iris to integrate them into the landscape. Bird baths and reflecting pools. For a simpler option, a bird bath or shallow reflecting pool can create a focal point. These features not only look beautiful, but also provide water for birds and pollinators. Water placement. Position water features where they can be enjoyed from multiple angles, such as near seating areas or along pathways. Adding lighting to the water enhances its impact in the evening. Lighting for evening magic. Thoughtful lighting transforms a garden oasis after sunset, making it usable and enchanting at night. Path lighting. Solar-powered or low-voltage lights along pathways provide safety and ambiance. Choose warm white lights for a natural, welcoming glow. Spotlighting. Trees and shrubs. Highlight the form of trees, shrubs, or sculptures with spotlights. Uplighting creates dramatic shadows, while downlighting mimics the effect of moonlight. Hanging and string lights. String lights or lanterns hung in trees or arbors add a whimsical touch. These lights are ideal for seating areas and entryways, creating a festive atmosphere. Sustainable practices for a thriving oasis. An eco-friendly garden not only supports local wildlife, but also reduces maintenance and resource use. Native plants for easy care. Incorporating native plants ensures that the garden thrives with minimal intervention. These plants are adapted to the local climate and soil, requiring less water and fertilizer. Rainwater harvesting. Install rain barrels to collect water from gutters. Use the stored water to irrigate plants during dry spells, reducing reliance on municipal water. Composting. Create a compost bin to recycle garden waste and kitchen scraps. Compost enriches the soil, promoting healthy plant growth and reducing the need for chemical fertilizers. Regular maintenance keeps a garden oasis lush and inviting throughout the year. Spring renewal, refresh mulch, prune shrubs, and fertilize plants as they awaken from dormancy. Plant early bloomers like daffodils or pansies to kick off the growing season. Summer care. Water deeply and consistently during hot weather. Deadhead flowers to encourage continuous blooms and trim back overgrown plants for a tidy appearance. Fall cleanup. Remove spent plants and add a layer of compost or mulch to prepare for winter. Plant bulbs for spring flowers like tulips and hyacinths. Winter protection. Wrap tender plants in burlap or frost covers to protect them from freezing temperatures. Prune trees and shrubs during their dormant period to promote healthy growth in spring. Personalizing your oasis. Every garden should reflect its owner's personality and style. Add unique touches to make your front yard oasis truly your own. Custom planters. Repurpose items like vintage containers, barrels, or pottery as planters for a creative personal touch. Garden art. Incorporate sculptures, wind chimes, or mosaic stepping stones that resonate with your taste. These elements add character and charm. Edible additions. Include edible plants like herbs, dwarf fruit trees, or berries. These not only add greenery, but also provide fresh produce for your kitchen. A front yard garden oasis is a living masterpiece that combines beauty, function, and sustainability. By blending thoughtful design with lush greenery and calming features, you can create a space that welcomes you home and brings joy every day. Thank you for watching Concept with Justin. Don't forget to subscribe for more gardening inspiration. Happy gardening!